She said, the pitying audience melt in tears, but fate and Jove had stopped the baron's ears. In vain Thalestrise with reproach assails, for who can move when fair Belinda fails? Not half so fixed the Trojan could remain, while Anna begged and Dido ragged in vain. Then grave Clarissa graceful waved her fan. Silence ensued, and thus the nymph began. Say, why are beauties praised and honored most? The wise man's passion, and the vain man's toast. Why decked with all that land and sea afford? Why angels called and angel-like adored? Why round our coaches crowd the white-cloved bow? Why bows the side box from its inmost rows? How vain are all these glories, all our pains, unless good sense preserve what beauty gains. That men may say, when we the front box grace, behold the first in virtue as in face. Oh, if to dance all night and dress all day, charm the smallpox or cast old age away, who would not scorn what housewife's cares produce, or who would learn one earthly thing of use, to patch, nay ogle, might become a saint, nor could it sure be such a sin to paint. But since, alas, frail beauty must decay, curled or uncurled, since locks will turn to gray, since painted or not painted all shall fade, and she who scorns a man must die a maid. What then remains but well our power to use, and keep good humor still whate'er we lose? And trust me, dear, good humor can prevail, when airs and flights and screams and scolding fail. Duties in vain their pretty eyes may roll, charms strike the sight, but merit wins the soul. So spoke the dame, but no applause ensued. Belinda frowned, Thalestrise called her prude. 2 arms, 2 arms, the fierce virago cries, and swift as lightning to the combat flies. All side in parties and begin th attack. Fans clap, silks rustle, and tough whalebones crack. Heroes and heroines' shouts confusedly rise, and bass and treble voices strike the skies. No common weapons in their hands are found, like gods they fight, nor dread a mortal wound. So when bold Homer makes the gods engage, and heavenly breast with human passions rage, 'gainst Pallas, Mars, Latona, Hermes' arms, and all Olympus rings with loud alarms. Jove's thunder roars, heaven trembles all round, blue Neptune storms, the bellowing deeps resound, earth shakes her nodding towers, the ground gives way, and the pale ghosts start at the flash of day. Triumphant Umbriel on a sconce's height, clap his glad wings and sate to view the fight. Propped on their bodkin spears, the sprites survey the growing combat or assist the fray, while through the press enraged Thalestrise flies, and scatters death around from both her eyes. A bow and whittling perished in the throng, one died in metaphor, and one in song. O cruel nymph, a living death I bear, cried Dapperwit, and sunk beside his chair. A mournful glance Sir Fopling upwards cast, those eyes are made so killing, was his last. Thus on meanders flowery margin lies, t'expiring swan, and as he sings he dies. When bold Sir Plume had drawn Clarissa down, Chloe stepped in and killed him with a frown. She smiled to see the doughty hero slain, but at her smile the bow revived again. Now Jove suspends his golden scales in air, weighs the men's wits against the lady's hair. The doubtful beam long nods from side to side. At length the wits mount up, the hairs subside. See, fierce Belinda on the baron flies, with more than usual lightning in her eyes, nor feared the chief to equal fight to try, who sought no more than on his foe to die. But this bold lord with manly strength endued, she with one finger and a thumb subdued. Just where the breath of life his nostrils drew, a charge of snuff the wily virgin threw. The gnomes direct to every atom just the pungent grains of titillating dust. Sudden, with starting tears each eye o'erflows, and the high dome ray echoes to his nose.